My name is Connie Simmons. In 2010, early 2010, I was looking through the brochure at our church, and they were going to be doing a mission trip to Africa. And then I got to thinking, I've never been on a mission trip before. I better get ready and start preparing how to talk to people that I don't know. And I was talking to the pastor there about what I really wanted to do was work with girls who are pregnant early in their lives, because that's what I experienced and all the trauma that went through my life at that time. I just did not want girls who found themselves pregnant to ever be alone, to know that somebody cares for them, somebody loves them, and to know that they're going to be okay. And he told me about the crisis center. That's what it was called before. And so I came down and I said, I think I would like to do this. So these girls came in and I started teaching them. And the more I taught, the more I loved them, the more I knew I could help them. To see them blossom from scared to death, oh my goodness, what am I going to do, to go through all the classes about abuse or violence in their homes or alcoholics, because I had an alcoholic father who was brutal. The whole scenario of my life, raising my son when I was pregnant in high school, and how I raised him afterwards, and the trauma that he went through because I was so ill-equipped to work with a child at that age. I was 17. I was in high school. They wouldn't let me go to high school. I had to take my class my senior year at home because I was pregnant. They didn't allow you in school back then. We had no classes back then on how to deliver or what to expect. Consequently, when you don't know something and you don't know how to respond, and you've got a child that's screaming at you, it is really hard. He consumed my whole day. I didn't know what to do with him. I did not treat him very well. And I think if I'd have had classes and someone who loved me unconditionally, I think I'd have been a much better parent. Much better parent. But it's because of those experiences that I can do this. Since 2010, since I've been here, I'm with these girls for about a year and 3 months, maybe a year and a half. Every week we meet. And so over the 7 years I've been here, I probably have been with about 30 girls. As these moms come in every week, and I watch their little tummies come out further and further, and some of them come out further than others, but some of them, as I watch them mature, and they have their babies, and they bring the babies in, and their moms take so much pride in how their babies are taken care of, and you can just see these babies are thriving. Each day there's a new thing because this child's growing up, and we go through toddlers. I mean, we go all the way through teaching them what to do with toddlers. And I get to go up and down the hallways, and I get to the point where the babies are starting to walk, and I hold on to their little hands, and they're walking and holding on to my hand, and it's like I'm grandma. I mean, it is so wonderful to hold these babies. I just want them to know that they're loved and that they can do it better. I volunteer at the Glendale Choices Pregnancy Center in Glendale, Arizona.